Hello, you're watching the very first episode of Bournemouth's Best Bites. I'm your host, Miguel, and on this show, I'll be taking your taste buds on a trip on the best of what Bournemouth has to offer. This can be anything from food that you're familiar with to more exotic types of choices. But on this episode, we'll be checking out something that everyone is familiar with: burgers. Believe it or not, the earliest signs of the origins of the burger came from the Mongolians, who would put meat under their horse saddles in order to transport it while also tenderizing it. They then introduced it to the Russians, and thanks to trade, it reached Hamburg, Germany. Get it? Hamburger? Eventually, the hamburger found its way across to the United States. Then one day, a state fair in the 1920s ran out of plates, so they served burgers on bread instead. And the rest is, well, patty history. Anyways, enough about that. Let's eat! First stop, Burger Shop on Old Christchurch Road. We're at the burger shop now, so we're gonna order and check out the kitchen. Management was brave enough to let me in the kitchen, so the chef talked me through how they make their patties fresh every morning with ingredients from the local area. In order to keep up the consistency of the products, I couldn't try cooking it myself, but that's fair enough since I have a habit of setting off fire alarms. I did get to help with preparation though, and luckily, I didn't screw that up. I felt like a reward was due, so I snagged a fry for all my hard work, without getting caught. Well, almost. I sat down with James Mount, the executive chef at Burger Shop, to have a chat about the restaurant. So as an executive chef, what is really your role in the restaurant?
To make it run smoothly, you know, to make the processes work well, save us time, save us money, and obviously create amazing burgers.
Yeah.
Which is, you know, that's my passion, and that's what I want to do, and that's what I want to bring to Bournemouth. Create something new, something different, you know, and yeah, give people what they want, basically.
What do you think makes a good burger?
It's all about the quality of the meat for me. Good quality meat, small farms, not big holdings. Obviously the bun's quite important, but it's got to be a very plain bun. You know, nothing special. You know, it's just there to hold the contents of the bun. I mean, I treat the meat as if I treat a steak. You know, it's just seasoned with salt and pepper. I put nothing into the mince. Because I just want to bring out the natural flavors of the meat.
Yeah, I've noticed with your menu, the burgers tend to be like very simple.
Yes.
Even with like the specials,
Yeah.
they tend to be a very like simple structure, not a lot of like gimmicks going on.
No.
Yeah.
I've always taught that keep things simple, simple flavors, it always works. And it's all about the chef's passion, I believe. The chef must have the passion. Without that, you can't serve good food without love behind it, you know. And that's what sets us apart. My passion for the business, the team who work here. I wake up in the morning thinking of burgers. I go to sleep in the evening thinking of burgers. So, you know, I'm constantly just burgers all the time.
I could just imagine.
One.
Yeah,
trying to get that perfect one.
And I'm finally sitting here at the burger shop window side, and I'm about to try 3 of the burgers. Right here, I've got the house burger, which is their signature burger. I've got Chick Norris, which is their chicken burger. And I've got the Lethal Swizzle, which is basically their bacon burger. Right, so let's open these guys up. You can see, the cheese is like nice and melted. Bun's really warm. You can tell it's really made fresh. Finally gonna try this. This one's pretty good. I think the star of it is definitely the patty, which is going to be available from everywhere basically. But patty's really nice. It's a bit really crisp, like all around the edges and stuff like that. So it really gives it that kick. And the caramelized onion is it's not something that you find in every burger. Now I'll be trying the Chick Norris.
which is a grilled chicken breast served up with mustard mayo and all the other veggies you find on a burger. It's quite nice, very simple as well, I guess. And again, what really sets it apart is that it's really been grilled really well, so it's got that sort of very tangy taste. So it tastes really nice in that. I actually have to take another bite. Now we're on to our last burger, which is the Lethal Swizzle. This has got the smoked streaky bacon and with the mushrooms as well, Swiss cheese. Wow, this one definitely looks like a mouthful. As you can see here, again, melted cheese and the bacon just sort of like oozing out of there along with the cheese. This looks quite good. This is definitely very good. I think that the mushroom and the bacon really brings out more of the flavor of the meat as well as the cheese. And there's just a lot of flavors coming together. I especially like the sauteed mushrooms they got on it. Now it's time to bring out the Miguel meter. So, what is the Miguel meter? The Miguel meter is Bournemouth's Best Bites ranking system, where we rank each of the food we test out of 10. Afterwards, we average the score out for the restaurant, and at the end of the show, we find out which restaurant has the highest score and gives you Bournemouth's Best Bites. So, let's bring it out. Right, so we're going to be ranking the burgers in the order in which I ate them. So let's start with the house burger, which I give a 7 out of 10. This is a really good standard burger, and you can't really go wrong when you order it. Next up is the Chick Norris, which I give 6 out of 10, mainly because I'm not really a fan of the chicken burger, but this was a really good attempt at it. And last one, definitely not the least, is the Lethal Swizzle, which I give an 8 out of 10. This was definitely my favorite out of the 3, just because it's been packed with so much flavor. And it's, in my opinion, the best burger at the burger shop.